I've seen a lot of people suggesting this, but I just wanted to explain the reason why this is a bad solution. Historically, this road didn't exist, and this junction was like it was a Y junction like this to the old bus interchange, and you cannot access the other side of the road, like the opposite side. And because of this, it resulted in service 333 having to go one big round like this, and then looping at street 32. You also have to realize that 502 is express, it charges express fares, and before it went like Tokuan Road, in the past, like before 2003, it actually went via like this, and like this in both directions. So 333, especially back then, it was the only link between this area, and IMM, as well as currently the hospital. So they found this troll sector a little bit, it's kind of like unsustainable. It isn't really earning a lot, so they decided to cut it short and provide a better access to the hospital, like via these bus stops. That's why 333 historically, I mean up till today, that's why the route is as is. The reason why 333 cannot be merged into 98, well, it's because you have to realize that 98 is the fastest way from this side of the road to access Jurong East. If you make 98 throw one round, it's just not gonna work. Like if you make it absorb 333, it's not gonna work because this area in particular gets, especially the northbound side, it gets jammed up like during peak hours or so when a lot of cars they just exit from the car park and then they just clog this area. So yeah, not a good idea to send 98 to this sector. When 98 alone, the frequency is already not that good. That's why they even have to introduce 98M so that 98M doesn't run into all the congestion. I mean, along the industrial sector, that sector that used to be served by 247 from Jurong Interchange. The reason why 98, even till today, is unidirectional along like this sector. I mean, when going in, it's like this. It's because back in the day, they wanted to take advantage of Street 12, which was like that small road, just from the interchange, just exit quickly. You don't have to care about this junction, just like that. And then the additional benefit of this is that nowadays, from bus 99, you could transfer to 98 at Boon Lay Way from 99 to 98 so that you can access like this side and this side, the same sort bus transfer. It's not possible in the opposite side, but it's still better than nothing. So if you cut off this fast access to Jurong East, the central hub area, and you make them go one big round and run into congestion here, obviously they're gonna complain. Nobody wants to do that. And another reason for 98's existence in general is because of mosque access. So the mosques in the area, let's discount Bukit Batok, let's discount Tengah, there are three nearby mosques. So there is the one at Jalan Bahar, or like Jurong West Street, I think 24 or 25, and then there is one at Corporation Road. You can access it from Corporation Drive as well. This one is like Ashakirin, if I'm not mistaken. And then there is another one at Jurong East Central, which is uh, the one over here. Like the one that I'm circling right now. You also have to realize that no other bus service does this turn. So the thing is, if you're closer to like Jurong West Avenue 1, yes, you would go to either the Jalan Bahar Mosque or Ashakirin at Corporation Road. But if you're nearer, like especially the East Avenue 1 side, you would go to this mosque instead. Like just based on distance, it's more convenient for you. So if you make 98 go one big round like this, you're gonna cut off access to the mosque. And this is especially important when it comes to like Friday prayers and stuff like that. You don't want to cut off this kind of access. To close this off, and hopefully you all will actually understand why, I'm just gonna draw out the routes of these. So as we all know, okay, not to scale, but like as we all know, historically, 333 was like this. Just gonna draw it roughly. And then there is 334, which is like this. And then 335, which was like this. I think it's like something along, yeah, it should be like this. I've already talked about this before. It's the fact that like the intermediate routes that they take to their looping points, they were designed to be different. And all the feeder buses services in Jurong East, they were designed like this specifically for maximum coverage. Okay, so nowadays, obviously they cut off the sector as I was saying, and then they replaced it with a much quicker much quicker route. I'm sorry, and I can even show 98 on this diagram. So when you go out of Jurong East, it's like that. When you come in, it's like that. 98 just basically, kind of like glues everything together. And then obviously M is like this. 98 was designed specifically for this sector. And obviously all the remaining feeder bus services, yeah, they got changed. And this one got integrated into like 335 and a little bit of like 334. So this is the reason why Jurong East feeder bus services, they are designed the way they're designed. Why they're like that. So again, I hope you guys can understand why it's completely impractical to make 98 absorb 333 like this fashion. It's just not gonna work. Especially when 333 is designed to basically funnel people from this area to this area, which is not served by any other bus service. And since 333 does this, you need 98 to do this. Even modern day. Mosque is here. Mosque is here. I hope you can see why 98 was specifically designed like this.